Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Utah Utes and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
The Buffaloes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So Utah's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Now on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Again, it's Wayshawn Parker. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Moves away as he feels pressure. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Makes a grab past the marker. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. And the Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Parker. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Looking to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Colorado's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
From the gun on third down, Lewis. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. All the way back to the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Handoff for Parker. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Flips it out on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
The Utes will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. False start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Shakes off the defender. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. False start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Running the option, it's Lewis. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Dampier. job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Utes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The run inside. It's Young. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Here's Lewis to throw. Bring in the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Motion from the wideout. Play action with Lewis. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And he's knocked down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Caught by Williams on the right. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll move the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Young. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Snagged out of the air. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Into the house. Touchdown, Colorado!
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's a gift to Parker. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Second down, he'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they're after him. And it's a sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Got this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. Oh, the sweet feet. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Throwing, Lewis. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Lewis from the gun on third down. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Got it. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Play fake, Lewis. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Lewis to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Lewis pulls it in. Man, just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start gives him a little extra work to do here on 2nd and 11. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone. It's Young. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Lewis on the play action. They'll go with a quick touch pass. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. He's got the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down, Lewis. Rushes on him. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. To the air, it's Dampier. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Utes will send out the punt unit. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Play action with Lewis. That's reeled in. It's Perry. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run the option. Fights off a defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Got it. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Colorado will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Here's a heat. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Keeps it on 1st down. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the red zone, it's Young. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. Keeps it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Buffs now use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out, force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's Kentucky with a double-digit lead. You can't count out the opposition, but I'd say the defense looks awfully stout so far. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game in Boulder. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Perry. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. 3rd down from the gun. Lewis got his man. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off-play action on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. 1st down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They just keep firing, looking to buy time. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Play fake, Lewis. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play. But instead, he gives up the big safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. It's complete to the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. A give running right is Parker. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The give on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And the Utes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here comes the heat. Takes the easy completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Dead center perfect. The lead is now back down to 9.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Finds his man. It's Atkins. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Pulls and fires complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's break. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Dampier. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They kick it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here's Lewis to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. Williams open on the right side, and they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging, turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. To the ground, he's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got his man. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Fires complete on the crosser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Complete on 3rd down. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can add to it on this drive. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback will keep it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. On the run, it's Young. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll go right back to him. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. He's going for the big play. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Running inside. It's Bray. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the...
Maybe some room here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Caught by Williams on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. There he goes. Knocked down for the tackle. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. 3rd down from the gun, Lewis makes the catch. So they'll use a timeout here, 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. They'll move the wide receiver. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Snags it, and there's running room. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Hard running there. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside.
Baby, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Dampier. Makes the catch. It's Bray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. He's got him wide open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And he's just going to spike it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Stepping to the right. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. One more play to pad the stats. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.